You're watching CBS News Los Angeles, The Rundown.
Hello, I'm Tom Waite. Here are your top stories. A shooting in Compton sends at least 5 people to the hospital. Desmond Shaw is live in SkyCal with the latest. Des, what do you see there?
Tom, we are over Acacia Street here just to the south of Alondra. Put up the map tracker, show you exactly where we are talking about, Acacia and Reeves Street, where the very large investigation by LA County Sheriff's deputies continues after 5 people were shot today. We understand those people in varying conditions at various hospitals, but the good news is that no fatalities have been reported at this point. May see some flashing from the photographer here, from the sheriff's deputies here. You see a little bit of these flickers right here. These are evidence markers, maybe a lot of bullet casings down there. And what's also disturbing is that the person that committed the shooting is still on the loose. We haven't heard about any suspect description, about a huge investigation still taking place here after 5 people shot earlier this afternoon in Compton. Live in SkyCal overhead, I'm Desmond Shaw. Tom, back to you now in the studio.
All right, thanks so much, Des. Turning now to the weather. A live look at Santa Monica tonight. The powerful winds are slowing down, but we're still dealing with very cold conditions. Let's get to Danny Roberti for a look at our next weather. Hi, Danny.
Hey, Tom. Yeah, we're done with the strongest winds, some lingering winds out there, but you are exactly right. The big story going into tonight, it's the cold. It's back. It's going to be a frosty start. Let's take a look at those winds, though. Things have died down for most of us, but still through Lancaster into Santa Clarita over towards Burbank, we're dealing with winds really between 15 to 25 miles per hour. You see that through Palmdale and Victorville. But let's talk about what's next. Those winds are mellowing out right now, but it gets cold and frosty going into tonight. A weak storm moves through this upcoming weekend, and then by next week, yes, things are warming up for those of you who are sick of the cold. I've got some good news for you. So let's take a look at those frost advisories. Yeah, it gets cold overnight. We're talking low to mid 30s in these areas. Frost, especially through those wind-sheltered valleys. This is in the Inland Empire. You see that over in the Santa Clarita Valley and over towards Ventura County. And everyone else is dropping down to the 40s, even 30s, upper 30s over in Claremont. We're talking 42 in Pasadena, mid 40s right there near the coast in Orange County, 46 in LAX, and 42 over in downtown Los Angeles, dropping to 40 in Camarillo. And so you're waking up in Santa Clarita tomorrow to the upper 30s. Layer up. If you're getting the kids off to school, they're going to need the extra layers. By the time we get to the afternoon, it's still going to be on the cool side in the upper 50s, low 60s, but we're going to start to see a warmer trend going into the weekend and into early next week. So tomorrow we're back to the low 60s, some 50s sprinkled in there as well, but we're talking 65 over in Fullerton, 61 in Laguna Beach, and shout out to the folks over in Pasadena. You've got 60 over in the afternoon. So let's dive into the weekend because I know that's on your mind. We're going to fast forward to Friday evening, and we've got clear skies. Things will be dry and quiet Friday night into Saturday morning. You wake up to bright sunshine, and that's going to be the case during the day on Saturday. So if you're going to any Martin Luther King Jr. events, there's parades and celebrations for the holiday weekend. Saturday looks good. A few clouds moving in the afternoon time. Now take a look at this. To the north of us, this storm is going to impact us. Not really impact us, but it'll impact farther north in terms of rain. The chance for a few showers in our Ventura County mountains. For the most part, we're just going to see a few more clouds in our region, and also a slight chance for a few spotty showers popping up. It's not going to be a washout. Sunday's going to look like a good day. Stick with us at 8 o'clock on KCAL. We're going to go in depth on when things really start to warm up. And Tom, I think it's going to make you happy.
Ooh, we like that warm weather. All right, thanks, Danny. Torrance is cracking down on airport noise. It passed an ordinance that limits the number of flight schools at its airport to 6, down from 10. KCAL News reporter Lauren Posen is working that story.
Some big changes could be coming to Torrance Airport. I'm Lauren Posen in Torrance, and we're working on a really important community story tonight. It involves the Torrance Airport and flight schools. One of the flight schools, they're playing right behind me here, Sling Pilot Academy. They've been here for 10 years, and they currently have about close to 200 students, 90 employees. Well, the City Council has decided that only 6 flight schools can operate out of the Torrance Airport. There's 10 flight schools. Sling Pilot Academy is number 7. That means they might have to go. I say might because they've filed an injunction with the court to try to get a restraining order to stay. They're still waiting to hear back, but if the court says no, well, they have to go. So why is this all happening, right? Why is this going on? Well, it all started because some of the complaints from the neighborhood saying it's just too noisy here with all the flight schools operating. So we're going to be talking to the community. We're also going to be talking to the flight schools here and their concerns about the future and what they're doing to try to minimize the noise because they say they're actually doing things that don't make it so loud. We'll have this story for you tonight starting on KCAL News. We'll see you then.
Thanks, Lauren. A new survey reveals many workers in Hollywood still have little confidence that powerful executives will be held accountable for harassing behavior. The Hollywood Commission surveyed more than 5,000 industry workers. It found more workers are aware of and how to respond to workplace misconduct since the Me Too movement. However, many surveyors felt there's been little change overall since then. The report also made several recommendations aimed at ensuring accountability and preventing harassment. eBay will pay $3 million to settle a case where its employees terrorized a couple. According to the Massachusetts U.S. Attorney's Office, the couple got disturbing packages in 2019 that included threatening messages, live cockroaches, and a bloody pig mask. The man accused of being the ringleader in all this is in prison while 6 others face felony convictions. This has been CBS News Los Angeles, The Rundown. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back live at KCAL News at 8 here on CBS News Los Angeles.